Being a Kilinti, President Bago Bondi 2026. Fana do fu o fana jibe. Nyin kamala nyin banko la ta ani anyanda fusala dame. Bantam bilo membentol ni wo tema. Isiata ba Adam Bawole o bantam bilo nyaton kaya. Wala sulu fanati. Oto be mol danila oppositional ani membe MPP fango ye Gambia kanu dolbe kono ngalon elafta Gambia ta nyaato elafta sama ni kebata ite jarlote ijahalla by the sama ke ministry ise utano bundu taxi samba ye jar amanta kata Libya wala dulado to ngine mira nyaati men jamal ya soto oto nyi kamalam be nyanta nalale nyokan kawo dim fanna anin na generational men kana jamal felenti na sasa tol soton kono laftela nge kanu andum ndino ni saw e balu andu nga jiko soto ko ni adre lotani kendo soto ine balu lane jamal bade tan kono because of kudol e ma wole soto no jang akodo tembolo. We have commodified our healthcare system. Na jar bunda nga ke muneti nga ke how do you say commodity feel family me jam ko jama soro wala so feel famo sanno me ma soto abe wala nyama nying da ma satina nga ke kilinti nga president o bonde ko nga president do jibe mensen samba no nyaato amanken tol ye da ma fonde ba kunna sama la saka commencer wolto Nina constitution auto. Gambian normal constitution on by parliament because member kono ha wobigele bari jamfale bayi jamfan man la fi jamfala ni bankun kan ani ni banko mo ya jamfa bo gewate Gambia man baka ko ko ba jamfantu abaga do.
So which of the constitution are you referring to here? 1997, 2020,
the current draft, which is 2024, President Barrow's constitution, has been rejected. Not because of the contents, that's a secondary thing. It has been rejected because of betrayal from the president.
Don't follow rejector.
Gambian people.
What is betrayal?
One time, please.
No, just talk to me directly. Please, tell you, Marco is wrong. Okay. It's just fine. Just go ahead.
So what is the jumper?
Jumper is this.
Just go ahead, yeah.
When we have 2020 constitution drafted, we have a lot of local and international consensus, consultation is everywhere. Yes, it's not a perfect document, but at least people had their take and they had their give. You brought it. You did not support it because the argument at the time was, I'm a president by Hankan. How can you bring a constitution just to attack one human being, one individual? Constitution is not built or made
from the social media.
Talbo
abla complete. Ani fonga je ko ndi me jam kam molle.
Ba ko ndi kan. Sa jam mol ni wolta understand.
Ku de male ba ko no muyatina ni o manta.
Okay, la moy na
alje senen ni.
Boy wa ki dafa nopi. Ba ko rek
do waxtan.
Du waxtan ba ko wax rek.
So we have mom dafa nexa just let me just address it. Go ahead. Ning kaito membuko constitution buko safeta diamo kita kunna. For sign Ning mo jamale nyine support based on numbers kamenje ani sovel men nata fundi parliamentarian o fele ya confirm ko diamo fo meke ko nanne all of a sudden they were to have a consensus ye nyindo fundi mina ya gaset jam fambe min tole wala mundi ning ata nyine fena nyine atina ngo bondije malafu weta parliament fa ngo bondije na diamo ko kulon kunna ko kay to nyima expired we can work on it. Let's work on that. Why do you need to bring another? Entirely. Because niye kudol bondi koto. Akamuntare kumo niya bondi mo balot. Ise bulo bondi no. We can understand. We can understand. We can still call human being. But human being without head, never follow. So it means there are certain things that are very core and fundamental to the Constitution. The Constitution is a document for leadership and also for followership. Ning leadership ning yo bondi ye. Because in the Gambia, even anybody who is anybody can be president, can be leader. No, it doesn't work like that. It should not work like that as well. Hani na imam yato, na pastor yato, santo libiye. Sa ning loi bundano yo be bondi, yakamunda momo. Sekeno pastor di momo sekeno imam. Ndola dino han dino na ado to wotiye. Hani ko da alfaya kulle ka suto ikamel fulfill kakeno alfati. Ni o bondi. Iko nga support. It's betrayal. Because Gambia di ko lafta nyi manzake si falla. Lafta nyi loi si falla. Ni wolwa nata bare ite fana mo Gambia di ngol yega ay sotole. Iman d'accord ani jamale même fo. Ila ga len ka fo man d'accord ngina. Bare ila ga iten itol d'accord tamena yo fay ite lafta mena yo fena. Wala jam fa nyinti. Parliament nyi fay because of jam fa. Among the contents, you can debate that on the merits and all that. But Jamfa le follow keta. And Lukoku Jamfa ba kono, nobody should encourage it. That document should have been worked on. Ya gibe. Okay, you nekata na nyimbondi na yinketa na nyinga for welo. Why do you need to go and bring another one? So you are betraying us. And it has now been confirmed that, in fact, there was negotiation. Until okay, sign, all of a sudden something is gazetted. So, and
in all fairness side of this story, ni halfway.
But Alaji S. Dabo said it on the floor. Nobody against.
Time already allow.
No.
Okay. Anyway, it's simple. It's left to him to believe you or not.
It's left for you to believe him. Yeah, very good.
So simple.
And the side of the story, no
say you don't believe him. Fine, I believe him.
Ndeko, ma foye ka fo malala dem ko. Atele ata fo jam. Atele
ata fo. Ndama bilegi tunga stop ka ata fo.
Ani na bi da bata fo lale.
Na dua place jama. Mindo. Place jama sa fo no hana ma janti.
Ngolo so kay. Bar me gam mendo. Ngo. Iye membira yole mira ndefana nga membira mbole fo kan. Abanda.
Talbo sa abla kan
ndela watum.
Okay, kan abla
ndela watum
bandale.
Mo mo ndi manti majang.
Okay, sa ila moy drum.
Mo ila bum fanko de ka jam fa ke jele ila bum fanko.
Okay.
Soko bi
abla boy ndingara.
Soko mo be la ko.
Talbo.
Ida fo la marlo ko ne ka jam fa ke jele.
Go ahead abla please.
Zara.
Alors mo ke sonno mo jam fa no le. Isono mo fana ke jam fa.
Exactly.
So that is fine. But wo martin na mo ma foko jam fa so that. We will say it. You may not like it, but so membe je wala ning ayata tonya President Bango kami advocate aning dol ka foko yo by the sign ale nyim fala ngali fo tamli be jala ba ta jam for 20 years al de fen no la je woto tamli fo mote bawo fo sondo mo kono parce que wo se keno le without loi kuto entirely just like ngam for parliament they are useless. Why? There should be an act of parliament to talk about recall. Why are they not bringing that? Should that also come from us citizens? So that if they mess up, we get them out. But they are not doing that. And they know that it's a kenore. It means it doesn't serve their interests.
But the constitution, can I call that order? Constitution states recall. Recall is still possible. If KWS wants, they can call me to go home.
But it's very complicated.
It's complicated. Okay, they can.
And the process
allow me.
But there is recall in the constitution.
No. You see, the mention of recall in the constitution is not enough. As he had said, on parliament, all this budget session is useless because at the end of the day, the financial whatever minor minister moved up bombing. And I said, no, at the end of the day, now, if there is mention of recall, but it's like climbing Kilimanjaro bare hand, how do we say that is effective, that is efficient? Law should be simple, should be direct, should be effective, should be efficient. Unapplicable. You want me to recall you, but it will have to be, I'll have to sell my grandparents' cups to have what it takes to even get you.
It will
And
take
it's
you
very easy for me to vote. I only go chew and put. But to bring you out, that one I have to go and climb Kilimanjaro bare hands. You think that is fair for me? It's not.
It's not.
So that is not the thing. I have personally engaged people regarding this, even at the assembly. They need to bring it, and they know it. But they will say it's a no-go area because it does not favor them. That way, if we have this man there, you see, if you want to serve the country, it's very difficult. If he is there and he's not doing the right thing, people will get him out. It means anyone who did not make on it to serve based on what the people want. And that is why when you argue the Constitution does not empower the president. The Constitution is not there for the president. It's there for the people. That is the basis. The Constitution is of Adam Barrow's Mangamakunda Constitution. No, it is everybody. So if the Constitution empowers citizens, then that is a good Constitution. But if the Constitution empowers the presidency, then that is not a Constitution. That is dictator in waiting. Because Constitution bila mo use mudef mom lumbuga. That is why power belongs to the people. And that should also be seen in the Constitution. So Parliament and the President and all those people, we know the problem in this country. And the truth is, the problem of this country is not the 1997 Constitution. The problem of this country is selfishness. Because the 1997 Constitution can be worked on and can be amended. Things that we cannot, we take it, the entering clause, we take it to the people. What is wrong with recall? What is wrong with President Tamil? If really President Tamil and democracy is in the heart of President Barrow, there is nothing stopping him. If Parliament also want to be really accountable and make sure they do the needful for this country, what is stopping them from talking about recall? What is stopping them from passing that act? When it came to their vehicles, they did. So in as much as we blame the presidency of President Barrow, we will also blame them. Because they are doing a lot of other things that actually are not working. But this Constitution is, the rejection is a victory for the opposition. That if we work together, we can achieve what we want. So, Mbemolbe Danila, Nana, Nyokan, and let us start now. Because you are dealing with the most difficult, the most, sophisticated from all angles, negative or positive, politician Gambia has ever seen. He walks while you are sleeping. And before you know, he's a Trojan horse, you understand? Just like, let me put it this way, Ning Moye Gambia uniform odung, and everything ala bajo, I tell a soldier or con. Gambia soldier antende, but Gambia ku beba. Alka ku men tabi, abotakaram. It's a Trojan horse. That's how it is. So we have to, as opposition, come together. The youths, if we want somebody perfect, it's going to be difficult. Then it means we have to go and hold elections with God. Because perfection will cut our. But as far as Gambia is concerned, let's try to come together. Our political leaders, I'm a small politician. I'm just here, just one more politician. I know how difficult it is. Sometimes in Capisal, it's very difficult. 10 years, one place, and receiving insults, no money, no anything. We understand all those things. But let nobody go and join President Barrow. Those that are attempting to go, don't go. Soon it will be over.
You are welcome, dialogue. You are welcome.
Thank you so much.
Everybody welcome.
Honorable, if you have anything to respond, yes, sir.
Okay, Abaraka Bake, quickly.
I saw one MP. I've never had him speak in the parliament, the Nyamina guy. The first time
Nyamina is Dauda.
The first time I had him speak, he did not align with what was being
The rabbit and then the hyena.
The rabbit and the hyena or whatever. He continues to be silent.
The
first time he speaks, it's like it was just disaster. And or you can
no, but at least Nene Javi Diam no. No, but now Conota.
We are not a senior flaka boy, aka win. By election, I GDC Bundang, I Bunda. I said, I Ibundan.
But how can you have Keksane?
Moon
Keksane assembly. Keks is from the
Keksane Bukata Yamina.
No, Bob, let's clarify this.
You have Keks, you have Mali, you have Maimuna.
Say for
participate. Everything.
Also we can attest
elections.
Mo elections sai ito mo banda woro nyadi. Abe do mo samba kala muli wala nan ya murdi je ko take ay do ko leke de.
Okay, moli borom leta. Bari borom ka bring tata assembly.
Ko kad ya mu député bu ko dama wala mu banku do ko.
Bari what dem di?
Mu be.
Mu ne ya samba je.
Bari ko ataka men ye wol ni ta man ke kilindi. Wol yera batalo ite na man ta hari nyin kalo ke tim e o dulato. Wol bi je yalla ne ko biram ka benke.
Ay Ibrahim ne keje.
Biram?
Ay mu ne keje.
Ate banna.
Okay.
Ya ñoo jur la machine. Fa bo holo. Lo sa bo holo le.
O man gara dogo.
Joma. Ate da lobby.
Okay,
Ate
thank
da lobby.
you. We don't have time. Okay, thank you so much.
Dia mo men député bu ko no wala mala do ko do bar mo kalo bandale ka fu na man ke diamu na mu ne nati.
Please.
Oy mo fo bol
Thank
ko.
you so much. Okay.
Lo ka moy.
1 minute, okay.
Gam ko lambañ set. Ito so ko ndo.
Say
ko démocratie fa indépendance.
say you
Biran bi jele de biran lota député ala sina fula gagné tay ten lota sina kili boy.
Okay, kana diam ko take.
Faran inte boy.
Go ahead.
Ah, abata.
Now, Bob,
Okay.
there is this thing that is a general belief in the Gambia. I'm not here to change it. But I am here to say, let's look at other alternatives. Kamo tombon ka samba député bumoto, nga try is based on competence. It should not be generally or entirely based on ning samo keta anatare, kulio keta anatare.
Yes.
Believe it or not, what makes that dead body in fact dead is probably the lack of hospital and the lack of proper policy and thinking. It's not badia. Nim badia do wonen mote fala Gambia ka dum dem badi moti. Anu ga kala. Ngara yolo kulio ka yo kol. Meya tinna mbe batakan is maloptan kendo le soto. Mol men nyanta tagla miral dulato ila mirago nim banko la nyato ta man align. No nyanta ka wole jibe. Keks la janata ka bade ma ko dos do te Gambia.
Mol nyante lon dale. Mol nyante lon dale.
Ma mo ya molon.
Mbolo fo kay kay.
The mentality is this. Ni mo soto. Me yalo ay molon. Ani mol bunya e vengo homo be na tema e nyolo na asin kata sangoto kata vengo. It's fine. Ano ma di yale di go sontala hakil ma ya sontala.
But hana bugata if it's
But
competent.
go. That is different from moment in that sila. Can report all give 100 pages, 1,000 pages. I additional time 50 years. I'm a Gambia Sambra That is different. It means we need to look at the most important thing, which is the individual's competence. Ala mirarnyato, ala additional to ala policy to. May a woman only ning another mela body affected by what do anamama. Gambia mo nyata ka wolle commence ka jibe amante kata sanoto wala ka boholo di mola because as okay no na paeta ay Gambia be wafi ite atete no fala idingo ani mama ngo no jele jam woto nkama politician no jibe just because akama be sanoto kabu fa bijele
And so for nda bijele. Mr. Bojang.
Okay.
You are not a politician.
Abua.
You know the people
Ano mule sara say
Même 2 minutes, 2 minutes. Bua, wabua gay wax ni
Ani jërëjëf tijere ba giñ ci len.
Okay, so I'm lying.
Wa bu ko moy. Gis na talibo mu ngi sani xeer ñaari yoon ci nene di wone nene taxaw na mu daanu. But xolal nene bu nene am.
Ay mënu so.
Nene have almost 5,000 votes. Independent nek parti nga xamel amu structure. Parti bu es la. Amé té ni assembly bi amul even 5,000 votes ni they are member of parliament. They have only 2,000 votes ni member of parliament.
Even Birom have less.
Biron have only less than Biron first assembly have 2,000 plus la am. Against but some people xam nga dafa am ni nekk member of parliament. Nekku ne ñom individual ñoo win elections. Ñom seen parti bu gaay taxawal parti bi mo leen win lo elections. Bari na fi. Lu nene am in Serekunda West. For the first time a political party registered less than 1 year. Nga am 5,000 votes. Koku jambar la. Bol bu tay mo mako liggéey
5,000 o me kono fa wi no le
mo mako liggéey and gëna am solo lu liggéey ko liggéey
yalla al dañu do ko men la jang al dañu do ko men la wote kanu la fo ita man lo ja yela candidate to wa fiya
man jass ma candidate
What?
non am nga bay
ay ñu le APRC dana yela al candidate to ni wa fiya boy
bay put ay ali too much
no it's not allegation in my present
yo we gonna see
you get that because of scholarship
fan scholarship
yo
degal
ay
Ginya
xam nga kanam la boy
am nga MPP ñaari nit ñoo fa nekk
Waaw.
ñu xam ne tey duñ wax dëgg understand nga
the same thing in UDP
lu mu wax ni amut
kina ko wax de kan doku kay UDP le abe talbe Sonko do abe UDP ti Sonko abe doku
yaay video di caméra yaay video di caméra man ma dogo yaay video ay ni caméra ay ni tatu fi
wala mu ida do kan KMC sama fu
yaay dogo kat
sama fu
so ko man wala
dogo le la yow bala ma GDC ina UDP UDP
dafa nga nek
alors Talibo
ida male APRC ma ndani jabe ba
can we listen Talibo thank you so
5000 ni o man tar isu ni ko yin wala mu isu
okay
ani tulum
am na solo wala number of votes is important
ani tulum
MC please
am na solo number of votes
ela moy sanji be jama Talibo
te gati dan to dala bi dan
okay sa ela moy drum please I give you 1 minute ngata honorable time mo bantale friend Abla yes
anta mamba
no
I can stop
no yeah
mi nale
okay now sorry okay ha sambar kan
alfa ni kebal ni si dat ladwa nga kumo fay bang bari kam mini ida kuma fe for adron
okay so you have gone Talibo sorry honorable go ahead Sarah
well thank you so much Abaraka Bake I have heard from all of them you know a politician already and included me so ngaje ko even for at the end of the day, you know, mbela after Gambia banko la nyaro tala.
Yes.
You know, bari Talibola kumadanda, let me come to those places. Because it is important. Nataranung, I have for mantaraje. You know, nsafunga opportunities to go to media to clear that doubt. But I am seated here. You know, Nimmeng Kafo Bantalako, Honorable Sise, Kadipiti Buntu Diamu da Malaka. That's false. There are numerous evidences.
Okay, let me come. No, ilamoy do say ite jam ta be jabi kan sa abula
Let me come in. You understand? Bankola loi mendintala pour nyanta kela. Wala mo loi de data. Legislation, law making, na loi buko constitutional même. Law making, oversight. Wala mi ko kabula man sa kunda noma. Kaji be ninga na flow mendila. Koranto ngalwal mende da foke tamandi nya, foke tamandi nya ma. Dibke tamandi nya nasin ni kacha ke aklo blandi luwala. Anin ke hold to account. That is my second mandate as per the law. My third mandate is representation. Namola batada, namola wosio, nkafu deputy bungoto, nkabula minister noma, kana mola hajol jara. This is what the constitution says as per my legislative mandate. Lawmaking, oversight and representation. Bankola loi for wala munitela load lama. But ni bota load lal fangolto. Ntolla kiyam banko kan. Sateo siata meng siata sateo fongo me alongo carte kese kilimo buka soto je opposition han carte kese kilinta ma soto je wude ba nga boholo samba je wallahi I did so. Even a single vote, they do not vote for United Democratic Party. I took a bohol there. You understand? And so many villages na banko kan damintol yalonko nga boholo samba je Karantaba loptanoto, Jifaro loptanoto. Let me come in. Let me come in. Karantaba loptanoto, Jifaro loptanoto, I took medical materials there. Karantaba loptanoto, I took beds there, I took medical materials there. I did all. I went to ministry. Education, high education minister is listening. I went to him to lobby for scholarships for students who graduate from high schools. And students from Kia West were awarded scholarships to go to the University of the Gambia by my lobby. Even despite the fact that I have legislative responsibilities, but I still align myself with all of those teams. Of course, I cannot satisfy everybody. But I think I would also reserve a right to respond to that allegation, because I'm a politician today. I don't know what prevails tomorrow. To respond, to react to that. So please forgive me to do that.
No, it's okay.
It's not out of this.
Okay, I understand. Okay.
So if I understand,
I understand.
No.
No, I am not scared of that.
Okay, just.
And that's not even true. That was not what raised it. I raised that somebody is in the parliament and whatever the constitution mandated the person to do, he doesn't do it.
Not
the
true.
only one time I had the person
No,
say
it's true. It's not true.
he said nothing. He said nothing. You see the other lie because I did not even see what you wrote.
Nene want to Facebook. No,
so this is
okay. All right.
But let me
Okay.
in 1 minute
Honorable
to the rest. Can conclude. And MC, Sister Nene and Mr. Bojang, and Talibo Fango. One thing that is fundamentally important that we need to see is President Barrow is destroying our country beyond repair. In the next
President Barrow benim banko reform kan halatel dipiton fa al reform
I will just put it
ni la banza fono muna nda fla safula ni la banza fu
Bob,
Go ahead, yeah.
Cool Becker na many along ko siata bakala. Tonya na deputy wala moto ko fo nyim fane recall for. At some point I feel guilty about it. Because Kajeko, because about that vehicle issue. Nimbanko, if citizens of the country said, you have used $50 to buy this vehicle, you could have used $25. We as public leaders who served with dignity, with respect, should respect people's opinion on that.
Yeah.
With good faith and accept anything that is faulty and go by that. Do you understand? Anytime people talk about that, you understand? As a public leader, I don't want to go to anybody to try to justify those vehicles, and I would never do that. Do you understand? Several times we spoke about it. So when you talk about that, I feel jit about it between me and God. Do you understand? Even though I know that I was not corrupt there, it was in my making. It was not my. In fact, I was not in the parliament when they were budgeting for that. Public service is an honor, and people hold us to account. This is why public officers around the world, when issues happen under their watch as public officers, some of them resigned. Some of them go publicly to apologize to the public. Public officers do that around the world. That is the only thing I'm trying to do. I'm not guilty of any corrupt practice. I'm not guilty of any procurement practice or whatever. I am not. So long as I'm a member of parliament, citizens are dissatisfied with the action of the member of parliament. I take the responsibility of that. That's what I'm doing as a public officer, and that's what I'm supposed to do. Do you understand? But what I'm trying to say, I talibo yunkuntu diamento. Banko bitakan diamento, people don't know. Audit report me alonko National Assembly have fintindi. Let me capitalize, to try to highlight certain things about that. Buba, there is $61 million is me alonko. The checks were cancelled, but the monies were all withdrawn from the bank. 61 million. All the checks were cancelled, but the checks were withdrawn from the bank. Who withdrew those things? Under the watch of the same government. Under the watch of the sitting president. Anything that I said in the audit report is in the audit report. It's not my word. It's in the audit report. Do you understand? I am from LRR. Masakungo Area Council was unable to even present a financial statement. It was on the audit report and on our National Assembly report, FPAC. It's there, everybody has seen it. Go to Banjul City Council. A land has been leased and sold at a value that is exorbitant, that the committee and the auditors feel is misleading, and that has to be explained. All those things happen, and they are in the audit report. Everybody more be opportunities to put buko karang, memo opposition la fault. You have seen it. Okay, what I'm saying is what is in the audit report. Do you understand? I have so much respect and regard for President Barrow. Do you understand? This is why my colleague members of the parliament, you've talked about Honorable Saw for Nyamina West.
Yes, yeah.
I have not talked about him. He is a sitting member of parliament. I'm serving with him. I have no moral authority to throw my mouth on the personality of my sitting member of parliament. I would never do that despite whatsoever. This is why I refuse to talk about that despite all of you have talked about him. So all I'm saying is in the audit report. So mbebe mfola talibe wala mindiko. They are grassroots politicians. But it's important you many fanambe report sol kono. E kaluwol fananu long. E kumata bakala ñu many kata report sol kono. Kol mem fanan yalan ko kake National Assembly. Pour ngol dol fanan jube. Akam birek daminto wala mu toñati. Na banko be tama kan daminto nimma bondi je within 2 years it will take us 10 years to be able to fix that mess.
Honorable, thank you so much.
To be able to 10 or more years to be able to fix that mess. So I'm calling on everybody else, all the young people, both Gambia and in diaspora, to join together to come 2026 to take out President Barrow. Is President Barrow not NPP against all the oppositions? Is President Barrow against the citizens of this country, against Gambia?
Against
okay. Thank you so much, Honorable.
So we go, and take him out of this country so that we can get our country.
Thank you so much.